In this video, we will review the Reports menu in Flexera One SaaS Management. This feature is designed to provide a more flexible and centralized way to analyze SaaS data. It allows users to move beyond standard dashboards and predefined views and instead build customized reports based on how the business actually needs to see the data by enabling filtering, grouping, and deeper analysis within the platform. The Reports menu creates a more dynamic and adaptable reporting experience that supports real-world decision-making. So let's take a closer look. What is the Reports menu in Flexera One SaaS Management? The Reports menu introduces a centralized reporting workspace within Flexera One SaaS Management. Unlike traditional pages, such as users, applications, or licenses, this feature allows you to build your own report from the underlying SaaS data. You can customize the columns you want to include, the filters that define your data set, and how the data set is grouped and organized. These capabilities provide you the flexibility to design reports around specific business questions. There are export options available as well, enabling you to share or analyze the data externally in CSV format. At a high level, this transforms reporting from a set of fixed views into a dynamic, user-driven analysis layer. Let's review why this matters. Historically, SaaS management tools have focused on predefined dashboards and static tables. While those views provide useful snapshots, they often don't answer the specific questions organizations need to make decisions. For example, finance teams may need spend and usage aligned to business units. IT teams may need to identify underutilized licenses by application. Procurement may need data to support renewal decisions. The challenge is these needs vary across teams and they change over time. The new Reports feature addresses this by enabling users to analyze data based on their specific context, instead of relying on one-size-fits-all view. Rather than asking what reports does the tool provide, users can now ask, what business questions am I trying to answer, and then build a report tailored to that need. This is especially important in modern SaaS environments where application sprawl is increasing, cost and usage data must be aligned, and stakeholders across IT, finance, and procurement all need to access the same data but in different ways. Ultimately, the Reports menu shifts SaaS management from basic visibility to actionable analysis. Let's review some of the business outcomes you can expect using this feature. First, this enables more precise cost optimization by filtering and grouping SaaS data effectively. Organizations can quickly identify unused or underutilized licenses and take targeted action to reduce waste. Second, it supports stronger financial accountability. Reports can be structured to align SaaS usage and spend to departments or business units, enabling chargeback or showback models. Third, it improves decision-making speed and quality. Users can generate the exact insights they need directly within the platform without relying on external tools or manual data manipulation. And last, it enhances cross-functional alignment with customizable reporting. IT, finance, and procurement teams can leverage the same data while viewing it in ways that are relevant to their roles. In short, the reports menu turns SaaS data into actionable intelligence, helping organizations reduce cost, improve governance, and maximize the value of their SaaS investments. Let's take a closer look at this feature in Flexera One.
So when you're in Fossum, you guys know where it is, right? You go to SaaS and then you can see the report section here. For Snow Atlas, it would be the second next to the some core that has reports. But once you're in Fossum, you simply go to the category here from the main menu reports and you launch report. So this will be every time you need to click this button. So the next report subscription per user will also have this button. So you just simply click this button and then you would be obliged to add report criteria, because if it would apply now, it would just get all the application, all the users there. And then I can just say, hey, let's add a criteria. And then, for instance, I can say, because it's application per user. Now, this is very important, because if you do equal to it, you have to be really specific on the wording here, for instance. So if I forget to do the capital D, for instance, for Databricks that I'm looking at, I will not get any results. If you're not uncertain, if you're not sure what the word should be, then I advise you to use contains, and then it will bring back the same data here. As you can see, we have multiple users using Databricks. I can also group this, but for just another quick example here, let's see if there are any hack application in this environment. This is a second to load. And as you can see, there are multiple applications, which I can then, of course, also group. And then open it up just to see who are these users behind these applications, as an example. I can delete this, and I can also create a group where I can say I'm going to add a criteria. And in this case, I'm going to go for a particular country. I know that it equals to exactly to Sweden, as an example. I'm going to add another criteria where I want to know exactly the vendor. That should contain anything related to Microsoft. I can hit apply, let the system load, and see if I'm happy with the data. Let's remove the group. And then I get all the users from Sweden using Microsoft application. If I'm not happy, I can just go back and add another criteria. And for instance, say, okay, I want to focus on some optimization here from a saving perspective. And then I can go to, where are you? There we go, status, and then equal to. And then, for instance, I gave people subscriptions, and I want to focus on the inactivity of these people that have stopped using these subscriptions. Still in Sweden, still focusing on Microsoft, but now I'm looking at all these application here from Microsoft where the users have stopped using this application. I can then delete the group, because unfortunately I cannot save it. Let's do one more. Let's select, in this case, the category contains anything equal to artificial, and I want to add another criteria. So I want to be really specific and search for, always have to search for. Now that I'm showing you this drop-down menu, you can also add custom fields. Custom fields that you create in the Fossum will also be selectable here from the filter menu. And let's say I want to be really specific in the category artificial, or artificial intelligence, if you will, and show me all the chatbot applications that my users are using. And then again, maybe group them if you want, and then open up any specific application that you see from a chatbot perspective and see the users behind these applications as an example.
This concludes our review of the Reports feature in Flexera One SaaS Management. Remember, the Reports feature doesn't just show you your SaaS data, it gives you the tools to analyze it, act on it, and drive measurable business outcomes.